Set in an uncertain medieval time, we arrived at the Smith County Renaissance Fair, where we were quickly greeted by the Queen and her entourage.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hello. How are y'all?
How are you, monsieur?
I'm doing well, ma'am. Are you the queen of the?
I'm Queen Anne. Yes, I
The
am.
queen of the fair. Tell me a bit about the festival here.
Is the festival here? Yes, we have many people who have traveled all over to be here. There are vendors and merchants galore.
After rambling off a lame plug, she introduced us to her ladies.
And I have my ladies, and the theme is the Three Musketeers.
The Three Musketeers.
It's Athos, Porthos, and Aramis.
Of course.
And they have fortunately returned my diamonds to me, so I do not lose my head.
Now, are you a couple of musketeers?
No.
No, the Musketeers are in the blue tablet.
I work at the Imperial Mongolian Embassy. We sell weapons from many lands and also the fine chainmail jewelry which adorns her neck.
That's nice.
The Queen then told us of her personal problems.
And who's on the throne in St.
The king is King Louis XIII of France.
Of France, okay.
My husband.
Your husband, yeah, well, that would make sense.
Yes, unfortunately.
Trouble at home?
The king is the king. We did not originally get along very well, but that is remedied every now and then.
Well, try to keep your head.
I do try very much.
No, I'm on candy, Kim.
Well, it's not too candid. Is this your first time to come
We then met some fair goers enjoying the beautiful day.
You have a big interest in the medieval history?
Yeah, I got an interest in history.
We just thought the keys might learn something coming out.
Right.
We shared a laugh at the difficult time we all had finding the fairground.
We couldn't find it.
We had a hard time finding it as well.
Yeah, we got lost.
Signs hid in the grave.
What'd you think about the Punch and Judy show? Did you like it? What'd you like about it?
We left our new friends behind in search of the answer to the question.
I was just wondering, do you know what kind of time period we are in right now?
Oh, well, kind of wavers. It's early 12th century, maybe 14th century, depending on what part of Dumas's book and what copyright edition that you'd like to look into.
First of all, what year are we set in here?
I'm not familiar enough with it to tell you. The queen over there would be perhaps a hit one.
This is a beautiful day out here, too. What time period are we in right now?
The 17th century.
17th century.
1625 to be exact.
Okay.
So what year are we set in here?
The year is 1628.
1628.
Having no success with that, we, like the people of the Middle Ages, enjoyed nothing more than the thrill-a-minute action of the ring joust.
Back in a simpler time when lords and ladies ruled the land and the people of the villages were merry and happy-go-lucky. These settings here are very familiar to anyone from the 17th or 18th century, or perhaps even as far back as the 12th century.
Taking the Queen's advice, we paid a visit to some of the local merchants.
Hey, what are you selling here?
Oh, this is an emporium. It has a kind of a mixture of a little of this and a little of that. Precious gems, jewelry, frankincense, myrrh, fine oils, things for the ladies, things for the gentlemen, baubles and beads, suits of fine armor to be used in the jousting field, anything for combat to medication.
So what are you selling here?
Kilts.
Kilts. What's the name of the
Kilts and more.
Kilts and More?
Aye.
And besides kilts, what else can we get here? What else can we
The
find?
roses, tams, which is the hat the gentleman's wearing here.
Of course.
Sporrans, which is the pouch that he's wearing right there. We also sell socks. We outfit in full Celtic attire.
Full Celtic attire.
I've even been to see. You understand over here this husband's grave, 2 to 6, the famous Patchouli twins. Actually, they're pentuplets. They're all joined together, kind of like Siamese. And well, Mother Peacock saved him from the hangsman's noose.
Following your
Oh,
life.
it was amazing. But
Came in here in jeans and shirt and the boots and the
He came to the whole like a mundane and goes out looking like that.
Well,
It was fantastic.
and you look fantastic. Back in a simpler time, in simpler times, people enjoyed things like the local herb and massage shop, where many people would come in off the street and enjoy a massage to perhaps break the monotony of the long medieval day. Can we talk to y'all for a minute? Are you in like therapy right now or something? Oh. Oh, of course, yes, I can understand. The whole therapeutic thing was very important to the people of medieval Europe, and this is a fine example.
there were 5 bodies, but there was 4 legs, and there were 7 arms. And, well, Markham, he controlled 1 arm, and, well, some of them controlled the legs, and, of course, they were only equipped for 3 men totally, when all was said and done.
Following your
Oh,
life.
it was amazing.
Hey, I was wondering, do you think I could get knighted around here? Who do I have to go talk to? Who's the big man that I have to talk to?
Get knighted?
Yeah, I want to get knighted.
Well, it would be the Queen Mother.
Yeah, we're on speaking
She
terms
has
with the
more to
Queen.
say about running the kingdom than the king himself.
Yeah. I think that's the way with her presidency right now.
Perhaps the queen daughter, well, I'm not, there's an Irish queen around here. Would you rather be an Irish knight?
You know, I think I got some Irish blood
For
in
the
me.
best knight, you get the Scotsmans, and the Scotsmans are always good for any knight.
Well, of course. You know, I think I'd settle for Irish.
There you go.
Well, who do I have to talk to?
I'll pick on anybody in a kilt.
So do you know the Queen very well? You hang out with her much?
Not as much as one would like.
Yeah, I hear you, I hear you. Hey, I was looking to get knotted somewhere. What do you have to do to get knotted?
I'm not quite sure. I've not looked into that just yet.
You haven't? This guy was telling me if I wanted to be a Scottish knot, I have to talk to somebody in a kilt.
Well, then this would be the place.
We were told by some guy around here to find someone in a kilt to ask about being knighted. Does this ring any bells? Does it sound familiar to you? Could you guide us in some direction?
I have absolutely no idea.
No idea.
No idea. I am wearing a kilt, however,
True, you are.
that I got from this fine establishment.
Yes.
And, I am regimental, which I'm sure you probably know what that means, but that's okay.
Of course. We're trying to get him knighted over here.
Trying to get him knighted.
Yeah.
Well, that would entirely depend. If you were a member of the SCA, I could do it.
Oh, really? I think he might be a member. Are you a member? Yeah, he is.
You are a card-carrying member of the
I think so.
SCA. The SCA is the Society of Creative Anachronisms. The Society for Creative Anachronisms, they're a recreation group. They do medieval recreation.
Sure. Yeah. After getting no help from the kilt-wearing Scots, we found the Queen, and she quickly helped us in our knighting quest.
We can make him a member of His Majesty's Guard.
That would be excellent. The Queen then began the royal ceremony. Okay, we're about to have the Queen knight Dax. Here we go.
By order of His Royal Majesty, King Louis XIII, let it be known that Dax Dobbs, by swearing allegiance to the crown and promising to defend the king and country against all dangers, has upon this day been awarded a commission within the ranks of His Majesty's Guard, known to all as the Musketeers. Rise, Monsieur Dax, you are now a Musketeer.
So I can carry this around?
Yes, that is your honorary Musketeer's permit.
I'm going to put it in my musketeer wallet.
And what will this certificate get him?
This will allow him honor in the Musketeer Guard, and he may possibly be able to get some training.
Oh,
But you
cool.
must speak to any of the Musketeers, any of them in the blue tabels.
Okay, I'll check that out.
He can't get like a free meal or something somewhere?
It's not that I know of. I would have to speak to Monsieur Lemaire in order to
Right.
get that one.
Okay, well, that's excellent. Thank you very much.
You're very
You've been very, very helpful.
welcome.
All right, exactly.
There you go. You have the first one right. The hand kissing is very good.
Thank you.
Adieu, Monsieur Dobson.
After a fun-filled day of amusements, we say goodbye to this ragtag group of merry people and leave you now with the insightful words of the royal jester. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Now, do that!